Hello, this is Zimmeron and welcome to this Clickfunnels review video that's specifically going to walk you through some of the changes that are already rolled out into Clickfunnels that are a part of the Clickfunnels 2.0. Now, if you watched my previous video talking about some of the upcoming changes and features that they're adding, I do recommend that you watch that. But if you haven't, this is going to specifically now walk you through and show you those different features, okay? So number one is you can see that what we have here is a slight modification in the way that the funnels are listed in the funnel screen here. All funnels get archived. They are no longer deleted, but it does allow you to restore them at any time. Now, if I go under my account and I go under settings up the top here, you'll see a lot of the setting screens have had a little bit of a revamp. You can go through your account billing, your SMTP settings, your various integrations. Custom domains has gone through some major changes so that you're now really able to have a lot more flexibility and control on how you utilize your domains that you can have your sales funnels attached to. And then of course you've got the digital assets section where you can upload any documents or zip files or whatever they are, could be plugins, software, whatever that you're delivering to your clientele so that they can be downloaded and delivered through email or whatever else in a secure fashion. Now, my templates, one of the features that they're adding is the ability for you to not only they've already had the share function where you can share your sales funnels with different people and so forth, but they're creating an actual marketplace. So you'll be able to sell your template. So if you actually want to earn an income and you're a little bit more on the creative side, you could go in here and create some really awesome, cool looking templates, and then you can go ahead and sell them. And the system will handle all of that, and there'll be a full marketplace where everyone will be able to buy templates that have been built by users. Now, I'm going to go and I'm going to add a new funnel. For those that may have seen my previous videos or have had experience with Clickfunnels, previously their screen had a list of the different types of funnels. So there was a lead funnel, a sales funnel, there was a webinar funnel, a membership funnel, and a few others that were in the system. Well, now it's a little bit more wizard based, as you can see. So it's literally asking you to first choose your goal, or you can create a custom funnel. One of the things that makes ClickFunnels unique is that it will automatically add all the necessary pages in a typical funnel, which you can add to and subtract to. But what ClickFunnels does is it actually interlinks those pages, and certain types of pages within a sales funnel will have unique qualities programmed into them, so it will handle things the way it should automatically. Okay, so it's not like going to a system where you're just creating all these individual pages, you interlink them, but in order for it to work as a downsell, or in order for it to work as this type of page or that type of funnel. So as you can see, I can select any type of funnel that I want. So let's just say I wanted to sell a product. When I choose that, it will automatically then bring in the 3 product sale centric funnels that I can choose from. So I can do a sales funnel, product launch funnel, or a membership funnel. Okay, sell your content with a membership that you can charge for. So depending on which one of these I select will depend upon what it's going to do. So if I choose a sales funnel, you can see here it's telling me what funnel steps it's going to add. So the first funnel step will be an email landing page, okay, to capture someone's email address first, okay, which is a lot of people, when they build their funnels, tend to start with their sales page, and that can be all right, probably where you would normally send all of your affiliates, okay, to the sales page for your product, okay, because they're already pre-qualifying their leads however they need to, because they're wanting to capture the leads and get the commissions for the sales and so forth. But if you're marketing your own product, you always want to have the first barrier of entry ideally being a lead capture or email capture or squeeze page first, because if someone doesn't buy, at least you've got their email address. And if someone is willing to submit their email address first, that's helping to qualify them, and it makes them more likely that they're going to buy whatever product or service you're offering on the sales page. Obviously assuming that your lead capture page or email landing page or squeeze page, whatever you call it, is good at selling what the product or service is going to be. But the main thing is, if they abandon their shopping cart or anything like that, or they don't fill in things, or they don't go ahead and make the purchase, you still have their email so that you can remarket to them and convince them to go ahead and make that purchase that they didn't end up doing initially. Okay, so anyway, I can go in here and put in my funnel name. I can create a group so that all of them are grouped together so that I can search by tags basically, and then I can just go here and build a funnel. There's also an explainer video that explains the different funnel steps and this type of funnel that we've selected, which is just a normal sales funnel. So if I build this funnel and select it, it's going to automatically create that funnel with these 4 steps already set up for me. And you'll see when we come in here, it's gone ahead, it's created my unique URL for this particular sales funnel, and then it's added all the pages necessary for the typical or average sales funnel, this type of average sales funnel. So we've got the squeeze page, the sales page, the order form for ordering the product or service, order confirmation, and thank you pages. Everything is drag and drop in the sales funnel, so the sales funnel sequence will automatically rearrange based on where you move, what sequence you move those pages to. And that's really, really cool and important. And the various links within these pages will also automatically change for you where applicable. Okay, now obviously if you're using an external autoresponder service or anything like that, you're going to need to make sure at the various steps that you go in and change those links, because obviously it's a third-party tool and things like that. But wherever some of those pages may have links to one another and communicate with one another, those will automatically rearrange themselves. Now, one of the things that people don't realize is that although you have your main funnel here, you can go in and you can add additional pages that are not necessarily part of your funnel sequence, but might be part of your actual site or a part of some of these pages. Like for instance, you could add a privacy policies, terms of use type pages. You might have an about us page. You might have a specific page devoted to testimonials, whatever it happens to be, depending on the type of site that it is, because technically using ClickFunnels, you can build a whole entire website. Now, I'm not saying a blog, because it's not really a blogging system. You'd still want to use something like WordPress or whatever to manage a blog if you're going to be posting lots of blog posts and whatever. But certainly any type of product centric or service centric website, you can build out the whole entire site using ClickFunnels, and you can have obviously your main sales funnel. So when I go in here and click add new step, you can see I can go in here and name the step, and I could call this, privacy policy. I can select the domain. I can specify the path that I want it to be. I can tell it to show in the funnel or not. So if I say no, and I can create that funnel step, what it'll do is it will add the page down the bottom here. Okay, and you'll see if I scroll down here that it's going to show it in this drop down here. These are still valid pages, and you'll need to link to them from whatever pages you need to, but they are not part of your actual sales funnel steps. Okay, so something that's really, really cool. So you're not just limited to creating your funnel related pages only. What you'll notice also is when you click on each page, it will come up, depending on the type of page that it is. Sorry, I was already clicked on it. I didn't realize. You can go in there and then select from any one of the templates that are already in here. And you can see there's quite a few templates here for opt-in pages. But if it's a sales page, it'll default to the sales page templates. Order forms will default to the order form pages and so forth. But when you click on this, you'll be able to go ahead and select your templates that you want to use. And when you go to select template, you can click on preview, and it'll go ahead and show you exactly what that template looks like. But you can also see desktop version and mobile version as well, so you can get a good idea of what that site's going to look on the different platforms. And then you can select use this template, and then it'll now give me all the functionality that I need to work with this template. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move into a sales funnel that I already have, something that's a little bit more completed. Alrighty, so I'm in another sales funnel. It's called Funnelology. It's basically a similar type of one. It's got a one-time offer page as well, order confirmation, etc. Okay, now the cool thing is you can see here, once you've selected the template, this is basically what the page is going to look like, and you've got some tabs up the top here and obviously different things that you're able to do. The first thing you'll notice here is it's got the URL to this particular page. Okay, now this would be the page that you would be sending your traffic to, because it's the main squeeze page. But if you wanted to send people directly to your sales page, you'd be able to do that just by obviously going to the sales page and selecting that URL instead. Okay, so you have different options, and you've got the different links to all of the different areas of the system. Now you can also modify those URLs and you can change them to be whatever you want. If you click here on the settings, it will actually take you to the publishing tab that will allow you to modify that, but I'm not going to go in there right this second. Okay, but what you'll also see here is you've got the varying different stats. Okay, your conversion rates, how many contacts. Now, if you're not using any other autoresponder system, you're using Clickfunnels' own built-in autoresponder system, regardless of whether you're doing either or, the system will capture all the leads and all the contacts in Clickfunnels, okay, which is really cool, and you can always export them out. So even if your autoresponder system for whatever reason doesn't work, or something happens, or it breaks, or you don't pay your bill and it closes down, you will not lose any of your leads, and you'll have them accessible to you within Clickfunnels to email to them and so forth. Now you'll also notice that down the bottom here is where you can do the split testing. You can add a second variation. You can see here I've got one variation here, and I could, if I wanted to, add a second variation, so I could have basically 3 different versions of that page being displayed to people as I'm promoting this link. Okay, and the system will automatically swap out which variation it shows, and then based on that you'll just see which one's converting better, and then eventually declare one of these as a winner. You'll see that's got an algorithm in there that will automatically calculate the confidence score so that you can feel confident about which one is the winner, and you can then go ahead and declare this as a winner, and then you could create additional variations. Now, one of the differences in Clickfunnels 2.0 versus Clickfunnels 1 is that they're limiting to a maximum of 2 additional variations. And the reason why they're doing that is because there really shouldn't be a need for you to have to create more than 2 at a time, because it gets too difficult to manage, and it's difficult to also get accurate data, because the more variations you have, the more traffic you have to drive to it. Therefore, the higher the statistics are that you're going to need in order to be able to get an accurate assessment. But you can create as many split tests as you need to, and you really should always be refining your pages and testing things out so that you can obviously maximize those conversions. You can also see your stats historically by clicking on here for the last 30 days, months, or years, or all time. Okay, down the bottom here you can delete funnel step, which will archive it. It will not delete it, it will archive it. You can also clone your funnel steps, and you can also remove this page from the funnel if you choose to. Okay, and that's what's basically here in the overview tab. Now, if I go to the order form, just to show you, the order form will actually have additional statistics, because the order form now has financial transactions taking place as well. So this will allow me to see how many sales I'm getting, how many purchases were converted, how many contacts and leads did I get, etc., etc. And of course, I still have my split test variations in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video here, and there's going to be a part 2 to this video, because I want to make sure that I go through everything in as much detail as possible. So then I'm going to go through the automation tab, the products tabs, publishing tabs, and just talk about a few other important modifications and changes in Clickfunnels 2.0. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Please click on the links, share, like, comment, and sign up to my mailing list if you want to. Go to crucialadvantage.com. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.